Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of the Lights Out Lounge podcast.
Sorry, we're just waking up.
Yeah, we're just waking up.
From the race.
That Japanese Grand Prix, absolute Snoozefest. What a shit race that was.
That's the best way to put it. There's nothing else to say.
That's it. Thanks guys, see you
Thanks
next time.
for coming. Yeah, see you next
later.
week.
Woo! Brianna, the hype around this race, you know, with a Verstappen pole out of nowhere, 2 McLarens behind him, we were thinking an absolute 3 wide scrap into the first corner, just nothing.
Not a single thing. Nothing in the back either.
No.
Nothing. And where was this rain? That was all hyped up.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna rain on Sunday. Get ready for an absolute smashing No. Fuck all. Absolutely nothing. Where do we start? Just the start, really? Lap 1. No contact whatsoever.
Nothing.
You'd think, 6 rookies, someone's going to send it. Nope. Actually, you know what? To be fair, 2 things happened on lap 1. Liam Lawson just overshot spoon curve and Sonoda went past. Did Sonoda gain some aura there? Just let Liam know, oi, I'm in this Red Bull for a reason. Probably.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. And then probably the most eventful part of the race. Actually, no. The second most eventful part. We'll get to that later. Second most eventful part, Gasly and Alonso almost sent each other into the shadow realm, going up to 130R. How did they not make contact?
I wish they did. I needed it for my points. I needed Alonso out.
Yeah. Tell you what, I've got quite short hair, and if I picked out one strand of my hair and fit it in between that gap, they would have been touching. Both tyres. That's how close it was. How they don't touch is unreal. I was grimacing watching the start of that. I was on the bus, and I made on my phone, just, and everyone turned around like, what the fuck is going on? They thought I shat myself on the bus, but no, I just,
But do you know who almost shat themselves?
Who?
Carlos Sainz, and he got $20,000 fine for missing the anthem.
Because he had to shit.
Because he was going to shit himself.
What the fuck? What? Oh my God.
Even his doctor said it was a medical reason. He needed to go, and they said, nah, $20,000 fine. How great. That's the most eventful thing from the weekend.
That is, you know what, that's funny. But maybe because of his appendicitis, he had to go. I don't know. That is fucking, to lose 20 grand over needing to shit your jocks is just outrageous. I can't believe, so 20 grand.
Yeah.
Far out. Okay. Well, hope he wiped his ass well. And then Kimi Antonelli just completely wrote off the final chicane. Just said, nah, I'm not, I don't know, I'm 18 years old. I don't need to take this corner. I'm just going to go over it 81 times. And he did. But
he did become the youngest driver to lead a race, though. So
props to Kimi.
Shout out Kimi.
Because another thing, he started on the medium tyres, right? Mm-hmm. Lewis started on the hards for Ferrari. Now, we all know, F1 fans, the medium tyres should wear out faster than the hard compound tyres. Lewis came in on the hard tyre before Kimi on the mediums.
I did see that.
So is Kimi just elite with his tyre consumption?
I think he might be.
That's a good start. Like if you're doing that at 18, you've got a bright future in F1.
I still find it crazy how he races Sunday and then he goes to school Monday.
Did you see that TikTok as well?
Yep.
For those who haven't seen it, it's just a girl just fangirling over the fact that Kimi Antonelli is in her engineering class and he's just there like chilling on a fucking desk with his mate. Oh yeah, I have to go to Japan soon, so get one more class in before I have to get on the plane. Anyway, don't know why I did that. Lewis Hamilton. Now, this is already like a quarter of a way into the race because there's literally nothing that happened. Lewis just overtakes Hadjar, and
but that's expected.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. It was just a shit race.
One of the only overtakes of the whole race.
Hence why we're bringing it up. Like, when have we ever brought up, a Ferrari overtakes an RB? Never.
7-time world champion overtakes a rookie.
Do you reckon, the interaction in Melbourne between Hajar and Lewis's dad? Do you reckon Anthony Hamilton just said to him, "Hey, mate, listen, my son's going to fucking destroy you on the track. Like, you better be ready for what's to come, mate. When we get to Suzuka, you're finished." What do you reckon?
Oh, gosh. I mean, yeah, what if it wasn't a wholesome moment? What if he was like, "Listen here, son.
You're never going to amount to anything. If you crash on the formation lap, you are dog shit."
Oh, gosh.
Oh. Then we're being told, this is when everyone got excited. Rain's on the way, Brianna.
Yeah, I woke up because I was snoozing and rain.
Class 1 rain on the way. Everyone just resurrected from their fucking couches.
I'm still waiting
Yeah.
for that rain.
It's just the fact they hyped it up so much.
Yeah.
Rain's going to be in Suzuka on the Sunday. And then all the punters on Sky Sports and, Foxtel are just like, oh, what a start to the season. Rain in Melbourne. A McLaren 1-2 in China. There's going to be rain again in Suzuka. No, got that one wrong. Got that one very wrong. Yeah, I think not only did we want rain, we needed it.
Yeah. Wasn't a want, it was a need.
All I want for Christmas is rain. And we didn't get it. Santa didn't deliver.
All right, and now for the most exciting part of the race. Are you ready, guys?
Oh,
what was it?
Lando Norris did fucking grass work for the Japanese Grand Prix circuit. Coming out of the pits, Max Verstappen he did nothing wrong, Max, let's be honest.
Max did nothing wrong. Lando, being a bit cheeky, thought he could do something, didn't work out.
Yeah, just...
But...
Well, it was a slow stop for Red Bull.
Red Bull, yeah.
Yeah, because...
That's what brought them together.
Yeah, that's what got them side by side. And then Lando... Look, Max is in the fast lane. Where's he going to go?
Yeah, Max did nothing wrong.
Yeah. Lando just tried to be a cheeky boy and didn't work out.
But, yeah.
Yeah.
That's all it was, really.
That's honestly, that's when Crofty, that's when he raised his diaphragm the most, was in that moment. That was it.
Even the drivers in the cool-down room after said, "Is that all the highlights there is?"
Genuinely, that's it. That is, the only thing that satisfied me throughout that race was the fact that the only car to get lapped was Lance Stroll.
He had a stinker.
He stinks. He needs to go. Okay, we all thought at the start of the year, his redemption arc. No fuck, there's no arc. There is a downward spiral in that Aston Martin car. And it's not Fernando. It is that bug-eyed frog of a fucking driver who can't do anything really. Let's be honest. He's only there because his dad has cash. And then now, you know what? I'm pissed off. I really am pissed off. Lewis Hamilton and his engineer, right? It's like you're trying to work with your ex-girlfriend or boyfriend.
Oh, I know.
Did you hear that team radio?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
To be fair, both Ferrari drivers were being sassy on the radio. They both are.
They're frustrated.
Yeah.
The car isn't where it should be.
But I feel bad for his engineer because one race is getting told off too much information. This race is getting yelled at. I need more. Like, I'd be scared to talk to Lewis.
Yeah, I would be too. But I think it's valid what Lewis is asking for. Like, hey, mate, tell me where I'm slow and I will improve. I'm a 7-time world champion. Just tell me where I'm slow and how much time you want me to gain. Just don't say, turn 5, 6, 9, 11. Yeah, okay, how much am I losing, brother?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, come on, use your head.
Fucking hell.
Where's Bono? Bring back
Bono. I mean, him and Kimmy, they look fresh.
They look really good together. I hate to admit it. I think it was the last race he accidentally called Kimmy Lewis, though. Did you see that?
Yeah, but that's a given. You work with him for fucking 12 years and you're like, sorry, Lewis. I mean, Kimmy. I mean, naughty. Wow, there really wasn't anything in this race.
There was not.
This is a short episode, guys. So we apologise for how short this is. I mean, we're going to have to talk.
The cars are getting bigger. The cars are getting faster.
Mm.
There's nowhere to go.
Yeah, they're more reliable. No one's clunking out. Now, towards the end of the race, Oscar Piastri tells McLaren, "Oi, Papaya rules. Fuck it off. I'm quicker than Lando. Give him the hurry up.
Watching it live, I thought they should have swapped them.
Mm.
To be fair, Oscar said afterwards that it was okay that they didn't swap, and he understood. So if Oscar can understand, us as fans can as well.
Yeah. But, Brianna, you're not wrong. They are going to, it'll be, it's only race 3. And already a little bit of, hey, I'm quicker than you.
Yeah,
no, you're
let
not.
me through.
Let me through. I won't do that. Oh.
I was hoping when they didn't swap it, he would just get Lando himself.
Mm.
And he got so close, but you just can't overtake in that track.
That track is so, you got one opportunity and then maybe 2 on the back straight. That's if you're lucky.
Yeah.
If you get a good exit out of spoon curve, that's about it. The rest is all ebbing and flowing and waiting and blah, 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 blah. Just a abysmal race. And that brings us to the end. Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen.
But it was very close between the top 3.
Top 3. How? I can't remember the gap.
2 seconds?
Between the top 3. Wow.
So, so good, exciting that they're close.
Yeah. Again, just edging the whole race.
Yeah.
You finish the top 3 in under 2, or maybe just over 2, around 2 seconds.
Yeah, within that,
And just no one lunged it. No one put the power down, nothing. Just, I think they were all so even on pace that you couldn't, they were probably pushing 100%, all 3 of them.
Which was nice to see a finish where the top 3 are all pushing it to the max.
Yep.
I think a few more laps, Kimi would have got George.
Yeah. I didn't.
But it is hard
I'm
to
not going to lie.
overtake.
I'm not going to lie. I didn't see the end of the race. I was lining up to get inside the footy ground. Good win by Freo. Can't lie. Big up Freo.
Big up Freo.
Big up the Fremantle Footy Club. Big win. But again, I'm yet to watch a race where I'm fully honed in and focused. Because obviously, as we've said before,
I think the next one's 9 p.m. for us, which is a good
very
time.
Very good. Because you can do whatever you want in the day, whatever you need to get it done, and then your reward for that is now coming up the Bahrain Grand Prix.
I can't believe that's the end of the race.
That's it.
Everything.
That's genuinely it.
Lewis 7th, terrible.
Yeah. My boy, my glorious King Charles Leclerc in P4. Good on him for that one.
Good on him, but that car just can't. That's the best it could do.
Now, I think, you know what, actually, a good topic of discussion. We're going to have to try and milk shit out of this, Brianna, because the race was so bad. Is that second Red Bull cursed? Yuki Tsunoda, 15th. Comes back to finish, was it 12th?
12th. No, I don't think so. I think he's in the points next race. Top 8.
Is that your bold prediction? Top 8?
We're not doing predictions right
now.
Not yet. Not cursed.
Not cursed. First race, not too bad. Look, he
did much better than Lawson ever did.
Yeah. Yeah, he actually had a bit of pace compared to the back markers. But again, like for Max to win and hold off the McLarens, and then you've got Yuki out of the points, like
I think if he qualified better, he would have. He had a poor qualifying. If he qualified better, he would have been up in the points.
Yeah.
I don't. Nah. I see not a big potential. Maybe I see a little bit of potential for Yuki.
Well,
I'm not ruling him out.
I did as well, because when you look at like Q1, he was only a couple hundredths off Max, and I'm like, fucking, here we go, finally. And then Q2 just, did he make a mistake? They didn't show any. I'm pretty sure there wasn't any replays of him making an error, just a slow lap time. And then when he got beaten by Lawson, my dad just went, oh, Red Bull made the wrong call. And I went, oh, no.
It wasn't great. But race day, he showed him.
Showed him who's boss. Lawson 17th in an RB when your teammate of who has 3 races under his belt finishes in the top 10, well in the top 10.
Oh, can we talk about him in qualifying, his situation?
Isaac Hadjar?
Yeah.
I felt really bad for him.
It makes me squirm. Ugh.
That guy was on a torture device.
Yeah. Oh, I actually can't.
He was held against his will. Just fucked up the strapping. Now, is that a seat fit issue? Did he put weight on in the 2 weeks we had off? What happened? They fixed it for Sunday, but he was in excruciating pain on that Saturday, on qualifying day. Couldn't move. Like, he couldn't turn the corner. Like, I felt so bad for him. He literally missed the apex of the corner. He's like, I have so much time to find, but I genuinely cannot turn this car. you know.
But what a race he had.
Very
He
good
was
race.
driver of the day for me.
Yeah, they picked Yuki. I mean, maybe because like
Home race.
home race,
Debut.
sympathetic sort of look at
Yeah.
it. To me, it's Isaac Hadjar.
Same.
Maintained his spot.
He got overtaken by Hamilton.
Yeah.
Besides that, held his spot.
Held his spot well. Clean race, no mistakes. Just he's got a big future in F1. I can say it.
But we've had 3 races this year
Mhm.
and 3 different race winners. If you include the sprint, 4 different winners.
Yeah.
So that gives me a bit of excitement.
Yeah. So I think we do have an exciting season on the cards. I think it'll be between the podium we had
Yeah.
in Japan. I don't see
And
anyone else.
what would be crazy is because McLaren, they're going to win the constructors by hundreds
Yep.
of points.
Yep.
But if Max wins the drivers, when a McLaren wins constructors, that's something's not gone right.
That tells me that McLaren are going to lose points just trying to fight for themselves.
Yeah, they're going to take points off each other.
Who's got the biggest ego?
Lando,
for sure.
but Oscar's not as scared to give it to
No.
him.
I remember that Monza race last year, that overtake around the outside of the chicane, where Oscar just said, Lando, he gave him the double bird, like, go fuck yourself. I'm going to overtake you. I'm quicker. And he did. Wow.
Such a shame you couldn't get him this weekend.
Well, being Australian, I think we're both big Oscar fans, even though we're both Ferrari at heart. Oscar is one of my favourite drivers, and he said on the radio, like, oi, move him over, I'm quicker.
Yeah.
Like, look at his pace.
I love him. When Lewis retires,
Mhm.
I've already said he will be the driver I support next. All right. Should we talk about our predictions, how we went? Because
Ugh.
they're almost as boring
Do they
as
stink?
the race. They're terrible.
They reek. Fuck.
Let's start with biggest flop.
Mm-hmm.
I said Alonso and that Stroll would beat him.
Oh.
I could, yeah.
Oh, no.
0 points.
Oh, no.
Don't even.
Oh.
I lost that.
Oh, well, I can't really talk. I said my biggest flop would be Yuki Tsunoda, which he wasn't.
Yeah.
It had to be Lance Stroll.
He was far better than what Lawson's done.
Yeah.
He wasn't biggest flop.
Mm-hmm. Biggest surprise, this stinks. I said Liam Lawson. Oh, no.
0 points, but I said V-carb double points. So
Oh,
I
was that
also
your
lost
biggest
that.
surprise? Yeah.
if only I just said Hajar,
Yeah.
that would have been easy points.
Yeah.
So that's 0 points
So
for
far.
both of us.
Yep.
Terrible.
All right, and the next one, pole position. I've got something in my ribs. Do you hear that? Do you hear that?
What's that?
I have a bulldog in my rib cage because I said on the last pod, there's something in me that just screams Max Verstappen to go onto pole position. Did exactly that by 12 milliseconds.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well done. I'll give it to you. That was.
Thank you very much.
I saw Lando go on pole.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching it and I started cheering, going,
Mhm.
I've just bagged 3 points. And
Yeah.
my dad literally said, Brianna, hold on. Verstappen's going.
Yeah.
And then when he got pole, I was hoping Piastri would take it off you.
Yeah.
Nah. Good job.
I looked. I think it's just the fact that he's won the last 3 races there. He's been on pole the last 3 times there. The trend is your friend. He just kept rolling with it, and he did it. He did a very good job. It was a good lap from Norris as well. I was thinking no one could beat Norris this time. I'm like, fuck. I think Max will go P2. I don't think anyone's beating Lando's time. And I was about to message you saying, 3 points coming your way. And then Max crossed the line, and I dropped my phone in hysterics. What a lap.
Yeah, that was great.
Even the team was surprised. They were looking around like, did he really just fucking do that? Oh my God.
Yeah, no, it was insane. Good job, Max.
Well done, Max Verstappen.
And the biggest prize of them all, podium. If only you kept Verstappen
Yeah.
in first place.
Yeah. I don't know. I just thought I thought on race trim, I thought the McLarens were going to dominate.
So how'd your podium go?
I got 0 points. Yeah.
To be fair, I only copped 1 point. Piastri third.
Mm-hmm. So you had Lando and Max.
Yep, Lando, Max, Piastri.
Piastri.
So I took home 1 point.
Yeah.
I needed it.
Yeah.
But pretty shocking for our first round of Lights Out Lottery. 1 point.
Oh,
3
Lights Out
points.
Lottery. Look, terrible first outing for Lights Out Lottery. Hopefully on Thursday, we can improve a little bit more, get a few more points here and there. I think, to be honest, Bahrain should provide a good race. It's always a good race in Bahrain. Lots of action.
God.
Last year was dog water because the Red Bulls were just flying.
Yeah.
But now we've got McLaren v Red Bull. Mercedes. Hello.
Yeah. George Russell.
Yeah. So we'll get into the predictions on Thursday.
That wraps it up, really.
That really
Japan.
wraps it up. Should we quickly review the driver's standings? Who is our just biggest surprise at the moment? I'm looking at it here. And Brianna, you're not going to like this. So
I know what you're going to say. Can I tell you?
Yeah.
Albon's in front of Lewis?
Yeah.
Yeah. Trust me, I know.
Oh
I know all this.
Goodness me. So Lando Norris leads still the Drivers' Championship by one solitary point in front of Maximus Verstappen. Piastri on 49, 12 points back off Max. He can easily regain
It's only
that.
because of Australia.
Yeah, Melbourne, the slip up. George Russell fourth with 45. Kimi Antonelli in fifth. Oh my goodness, man. Then as you said, so we got Leclerc 6, Albon P7 in that Williams, whereas Carlos Sainz has a 1 point.
Too busy trying not to shit himself.
Ocon is P9
Yeah.
in the Haas. Stroll P10.
Where did Behrman finish in the race? Because he started 10th, right?
He did start 10th in the race. He ended up finishing in 10th.
Okay, so you got
Stayed
points.
where he was, yeah. Got
Nice.
a point. Got a very good point. Hadjar P8 in that race.
Who was fastest lap?
It was Kimi Antonelli. 1 minute 30.965. Ferrari with the fastest pit stop. That's pretty cool. And then Yuki Tsunoda, driver of the day. That is just...
That's
shocking.
a crime. Yeah.
That's a crime. Should easily be Hadjar. Held his own. Yeah. Or even, you could say Verstappen.
Yeah, you could say Max.
You could say Max. Yeah. Not too sure why Yuki Tsunoda got it, but welcome to the limelight, mate. Yeah, and then your constructors. So it's McLaren, then it's Mercedes, then it's Red Bull, then it's Ferrari. So finally, we are in the top. We're where we should be in the top four, because that's your four fastest teams. We had Williams there for a bit.
And we should be above Red Bull considering they technically only have one driver who gets points.
Yeah. Again, that DQ in China.
Yeah, that double disqualification.
That's really messed us up. Terrible stuff. Fernando Alonso is still yet to score points. That's crazy.
But he finished his first race of the year.
He did.
So, good job.
Yeah. So, for those in Australia, I can't wait for the Bahrain Grand Prix because it's at 11 p.m. at night.
Is it 11 p.m. for us?
Yep. Did you think it was 9? So did I. It's an 11 p.m. job.
People who don't know, I have to get up at 4 a.m. on the days that we film the podcast because I have to go and work my other job before.
Yeah. And I've got university that morning, so...
So you're telling me I'm going to bed at like 1,
1:30.
2 a.m.?
1:30. That's a 1:30 job.
Getting up at 4. Okay, well,
I'm not
better
getting
be
on,
a good race.
I'm not getting on your bad side on the day we have to record this on the 14th of April. Yeah, there we go. That is the Japanese Grand Prix. It is a very short episode.
In under 30 minutes, we've wrapped that up. That's crazy.
Nothing happened.
Literally nothing.
Nothing happened. We had the potential of rain, the potential of the McLarens butting heads and trying to overtake Max. Max maybe getting a penalty for an unsafe Lando getting a penalty for an unsafe release. That didn't happen. Fuck all. The only action we got is Kimi Antonelli missing the chicane 81,000 times. And then
that's it.
The lawnmower job.
Yeah.
And Hamilton getting on the radio saying, hey, pull your fucking weight, mate. You're not telling me shit. That's it.
Yeah.
It's
that, yeah.
That is genuinely
the next
it.
race better bring.
I'm happy we got a triple header.
Yeah, thank God for that.
You know, first night race of the year as well. Bahrain and then Saudi. Oh, bring it on. Bring it on. Yeah. We're in for a big one. I say that, and then it could be a Snoozefest, but I don't think it will be. There's more overtaking opportunities.
It can't be.
There is, it's a night race. The track temps will be down a bit.
Am I safe to say Monaco might be more exciting than the race we just watched because of the 2-stop mandatory?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's wild.
That Japan race, just if you bought money to go and watch that.
Well, what about my dad's mate Ant?
Oh, yeah. Oh, far out. Did he message you and say, hey, that was, I slept the whole way through?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
No, he said atmosphere was still good.
The Japanese love their motorsport.
Yeah.
Whether it's...
any race, it's still cool to be there.
Yeah, for sure.
Good atmosphere.
You don't really get a gist of what it's like on TV when you're there. Like we didn't in Melbourne. We thought at the race it'd be a Snoozefest, but then when you watch it back, it was action-packed.
If we thought that was a Snoozefest being there, imagine what they
Oh my God. I've been on just scrolling TikTok. I'm at the best corner. I'm at turn 1-2. A beautiful right-hander with a nice banking. And because the race is just fucking terrible, I'm just there just scrolling through my For You page. Looking at Cooking with Kyle. Cooking with Kyle.
Of course you would watch that.
Oh, she makes some good chicken satay. Anyway, guys, that is about it. That's literally it.
We'll see you again in a couple of days for our predictions.
So just to recap, how many points are you on? You're on 1.
1 singular point.
And I am on 3, and I think both of us could have done a lot better. So hopefully we do that on Thursday. We put in predictions that are going to fall into place, and I'm not going to make the mistake of going against Max Verstappen anymore.
Yeah, have some faith in him.
Yeah.
Start of the year, I thought he was no chance. I thought it was out of the McLarens, but yeah, well, he has proven himself. He is well and truly in this fight.
Yeah.
Which makes it exciting because it's a 3-way battle now.
Yeah. Can't wait.
But yeah.
The season will be good. This is just a small blip in the radar, a little bit of a...
4 different race winners. It's a good start.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see you again in a couple of days.
Yep.
Please don't forget to drop us a follow and a rating on Spotify. It does help us a lot.
Yeah. Give us your feedback. If you're on YouTube, give it a like, subscribe, comment. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on TikTok. We're going to have a lot more content coming out very soon, so stay tuned. And that's it. Hopefully this time next week we are jumping for joy with how good the Bahrain Grand Prix was.
Let's hope so.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks so much, guys, for joining us for another episode. And we'll see you
next time.
Bye.
See ya.
Take care.